Hello, my dear children. An equation means nothing unless it expresses a thought of God. Let us start our class with the blessings of God. Children, mathematics may not add love or minus hate, but it gives us a hope that every problem has a solution. My dear children, welcome back to your favorite mathematics class. I am Nisha, your new maths teacher. Children, the great scientist Albert Einstein, he said that you don't worry about the difficulties in mathematics. Mine are still greater. Have you understood the meaning? Even though Einstein, very genius, very brilliant, he had difficulties in mathematics. So my dear children, you don't worry about the difficulties in mathematics. Let us study maths in a very easy way. I am sure that you will enjoy maths class well. Children, let us move to our new chapter, cubes and cube roots. In the previous lesson, you have studied squares and square roots. Now let us move to very simple chapter, cubes and cube roots. Before that, my dear children, are you completing your work regularly? Completing notes regularly? Studying regularly? Children, mathematics, you need regular practice. Okay, children? You have to study regularly. Okay, then maths will be very easy for you. Okay, let us move to our new chapter. Chapter 4, cubes and cube roots. Chapter 4, cubes and cube roots. In the previous lesson, you have studied what is a square. What is a square? When a number is multiplied by 2 times, we get a square. For example, 2 into 2, 2 square. What is the answer? 4. 9 into 9, 9 square. What is the answer? 81. 10 into 10. What is 10 square? 100. So you have studied how to find the square of a natural number. Let us move to cube. What is a cube? Let us move to cube. Here it is written cube of a number. So what is cube of a number? A number is multiplied by itself 3 times. A number multiplied by itself how many times? 3 times. We get cube of a number. Okay, so example 1 into 1 into 1. The number 1 is multiplied how many times? 3 times. So we have 1 cube. How to read this? 1 cube. So what is 1 into 1 into 1? 1 itself. Isn't it, children? So a number is multiplied by how many times? 3 times we get cube of a number. Examples 1 into 1 into 1. Here 1 is multiplied how many times? 3 times. So what is the result? 1 cube. And what is the answer? 1. Next example 2 into 2 into 2. What is 2 into 2? 4. What is 4 into 2? 8. So we have 2 cube. A number 2 is multiplied how many times? 3 times. So we have 2 cube. And what is the result? 8. So 1 into 1 into 1, 1 cube. How to read? 1 raised to 3 or 1 cube. 1 cube. What is the result? 1. Next 2 into 2 into 2. How to read? 2 cube. 2 multiplied how many times? 3 times. And what is the result? 8. Next example 3 into 3 into 3. Here 3 is multiplied how many times? 3 times. We will get the cube of 3. And how to read this? 3 cube. And what is the result? 27. So a number is multiplied by how many times? 3 times we get cube. Okay. 1 cube, what is the result? 1 cube is equal to 1. 2 cube is equal to 8. 3 cube. 3 into 3, 9. 9 into 3, 27. So what is 3 cube? 27. Is it clear, children? So how to find cube of a number? Take a number, multiply that number how many times? 3 times. Isn't it, children? So what is cube of a number? A number is multiplied by 3 times we get a cube. Okay, clear, children? Now let us move to next definition, perfect cube. Okay, a number is perfect cube. A number is perfect cube if it is a cube of a number. Is it clear? For example, 1 cube. What is the result? 1. So here 1 is a perfect cube. 2 cube. What is the result? 8. 8 is a perfect cube. 3 into 3 into 3. 27. 27 is a perfect cube. So 1 is a perfect cube because how we got 1? Because we multiplied 1 3 times. So 1 is a perfect cube. Now 8. How we got 8? We multiplied 2 3 times. So 8 is a perfect cube. Next 27. 27 is a perfect cube. Since how you got 27? We multiplied 3 times. So what is the definition for perfect cube? A number is perfect cube if it is a cube of a number. Okay. So 1, 8, 27. All these are perfect cube. Again examples given 125. 125 means 5 into 5 into 5. Okay. 5 we multiplied 3 times. The result is 125. So 125 is a perfect cube. Okay, now here is it clear, children? These two definitions clear? Cube of a number, we have to find, we have to multiply a number 3 times, we will get cube of a number. Perfect cube means we have 1, 8, 27, then 64, 125, all these are perfect cubes. Look at here, children. 1, 8, 27, 64, 125. Now what is 6 cube? 6 into 6 into 6. What is the result? 216. Okay, so 216 is a perfect cube. 7 cube. How we got 7 cube? Multiply 7 how many times? 3 times. And what is the result? 343. So 343 is a perfect cube. Okay, now look at, children. Look at this table. 1 cube, 1. What is 2 cube? 8. What is 3 cube? 27. What is 4 cube? What is the result? 4 cube here? 64. Next, what is 5 cube? 125. What is 6 cube? 216. What is 6 cube? 216. How we got 6 cube? Multiply 6 how many times? 3 times. And the result is 216. 216 is a perfect cube. Next, what is 7 cube? 7 into 7 into 7. Multiply 7 how many times? 3 times. And what is the result? 343. 343 is a perfect cube. Next, what is 8 cube? 8 into 8 into 8. Multiply 8 how many times? 3 times. And what is the result? 512. Okay, so 512 is a which number? Perfect cube. Next, 9 cube. How can we find 9 cube? Multiply 9 how many times? 3 times. 9 into 9 into 9. What is the result? 729. Okay, so 729 is a which number? Perfect cube. Next, 10 cube. Very easy. Multiply 10 how many times? 3 times. 10 into 10 into 10. What is the result? 1000. And 1000 is a perfect cube. Next, 11 cube. 11 into 11 into 11. What is the result? 1331. So 1331 is a which number? Perfect cube. Have you got this table, children? You have to study this table by heart. Okay, at least 11 till 11 cube you have to study by heart. Okay, this table, perfect cube and cubes of numbers, this table you have to study by heart. Till 11 cube you have to study by heart. Then while doing problems, you can find the answer very easily. Within seconds you can find the answer easily. So study this table well. In the first live class, oral test will be there. All should study this table well for the coming live class. Okay, children, can you study this? Easy, children. What is 1 cube? 1. What is 5 cube? 5 into 5 into 5. What is the result? 125. What is 11 cube? 11 into 11 into 11. 1331. 10 cube? 1000. Okay, have you understood what is cube? Cubes is easy, children. Yes. How to find cube of a number? Multiply a number how many times? 3 times. Multiply a number 3 times, we will get cube of a number. Okay, how to read this? 1 cube. Cube. 3 cube. Is it clear, children? So all of you study this table well for first live class. Okay, our live class is coming soon. So I will ask this table. All of you study this table by heart. Okay, children? Children, next we are moving to properties of cube of a number. So a cube having so many properties. Let us move to the properties of cube of a number. First one, 1, 8, 27, 64, 125. All these are cubes of natural numbers. 1, 8, 27, 64, 125, 260, etc. are which numbers? Cube of a natural number. 1 is the cube of 1. 8 is the cube of 2. 27 is the cube of 3. 64 is the cube of 4. So 1, 8, 27, then 64, 125. All these numbers are cube of which numbers? Natural numbers. That is the property number 1. Is it clear, children? Now second one, the cube of even number is even. Here select even number. We know that 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. These are even numbers. Check their cubes. What is 2 cube? 8. 8 is an even number. 2 cube. 2 is an even number. It cube also a even number. 2 is an even number. So what is 2 cube? 8 also a even number. Is it clear? Next even number 4. What is 4 cube? 64. Is 64 an even number? Yes. 64 also an even number. So what is the result? Second one, the cube of even number is even. 2 is even, 8 also even. Next, 6 is an even number. 6 is an even number. What is 6 cube? 216. Is 216 an even number? Yes, 216 also an even number. Is it clear, children? Now select next even number. Is 7 even number? No. Next even number 8. What is 8 cube? What is the result? 8 cube. 8 cube is equal to 512. We know that 512 one's place digit is 2. So this number is even. So what we have written here? The cube of even number is even. A number even, then its cube also even. And one more sentence written here. Cube of odd number is odd. Let us select the odd numbers here. We know that 1 is an odd number. So what is 1 cube? 1 cube is equal to 1. 1 is an odd number. Its cube also odd number. Now what about the next odd number? 3. 3 cube. What about 3 cube? 27. 27 is an odd number. 3 is an odd number. Its cube 27 also an odd number. Is it clear, children? Which is the next odd number? 5. What is 5 cube? 125. 5 is an odd number. Its cube 125 also an odd number. Is it clear, children? So what is written here? The cube of even number is even. 2 cube is equal to 8. 2 is an even. 8 also an even. The cube of odd number is odd. That means what is 3 cube? 27. 3 is odd. 27 also odd. Is it clear, children? Second property clear, children? Now let us move to third one. In a perfect cube, each prime number comes how many times? 3 times. You already studied how can we get a cube? We have to multiply a number how many times? 3 times. Let us take an example. 216. We know that 216 a perfect cube. 216 how we got? 6 into 6 into 6. 6 comes how many times? 3 times. Now let us factorize 6. 6 can be written as 2 into 3. Okay, 6 can be written as 2 into 3. Again 6 can be written as 2 into 3. Again 6 can be written as 2 into 3. Here 2 comes how many times? 1, 2, 3 times. 2 comes 3 times. And 3 how many times comes? 1, 2, 3, 3 times. So 216 prime factorization, how can we write? 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3. 2 how many times comes? 3 times. And 3 how many times comes? 3 times. Is it clear, children? So, a perfect cube, in a perfect cube, each prime numbers. 2 is a prime number, 3 is a prime number. 2 comes how many times? 3 times. And 3 comes how many times? 3 times. So this third property in a perfect cube. Here 216 we have taken as an example. 216 we know that 6 into 6 into 6. But 6 is a composite number. Let us convert into which number? Prime number. 6 can be written as 2 into 3. So here 2 comes 3 times and 3 comes 3 times. Okay. So in a perfect cube, prime numbers coming how many times? 3 times. Each prime numbers how many times? 3 times. Okay. Clear, children? Now let us move to fourth one. Fourth property. Cube of a negative number is negative. That is very important property. Cube of a negative number. Negative integer, positive integers you have studied in 6th standard onwards. In integers you have studied negative integers. So here take minus 2, negative 2. You know that negative 2 is a negative number, isn't it, children? So find the cube of negative 2. What is negative 2 cube? How can we find the cube of a number? Multiply negative 2 how many times? 3 times. So negative 2 into negative 2 into negative 2. What is the result? First find the product. 2 into 2 into 2, 8. Now negative into negative. What is negative into negative? Positive. Again positive into negative. What is the result? Negative. 3 negatives multiplication, what is the result? Negative. So what is the last result? Negative 8. So the cube of a negative number is negative. This is very important result. Cube of negative 2. What is the result? Negative 8. Similarly, what is negative 3 cube? Multiply negative 3 how many times? 3 times. So negative 3 into negative 3 into negative 3. Negative 3 into negative 3 into negative 3. First to find the product. 3 into 3 into 3, 27. Then find the product of sign. Here negative coming how many times? 3 times. So what is the result? Negative. So this result is property is very important. Cube of a negative number is, what is the result, children? Negative itself. Cube of a negative number is negative itself. Is it clear, children? Is it clear? First one. Very simple. 1, 8, 27, 64, 125, 2, 16, 3, 43. These numbers are perfect cube. Cube of a natural number. Second one, the cube of even number is even. Odd number is odd. Okay. Now in a perfect cube, prime numbers coming how many times? 3 times. In a perfect cube, prime numbers coming how many times? 3 times. Okay. Now last fourth one, cube of a negative number is, what is the result? Cube of a negative number is negative number itself. 4 properties clear, children? Let us move to fifth one.